Honestly, I have no freaking idea where to even start right now, so my apologies for that. But so much has happened in the last 24 hours, and I'm sure you guys are already aware of that. Basically, I'm gonna call it consumer fraud at this point. I don't think we would be wrong if we use the term consumer fraud because they advertise something and you end up getting something else, and now they are trying to get away with that by just changing the rule or the description after you already used their services and their event. So it is somewhat a consumer fraud, I would say. Try and correct me, but at least in my opinion, it sounds like it is a consumer fraud, what we are seeing right now, and it should be serious. I mean, believe me, I don't want to be negative. I love playing this game. Only today I end up spending and getting the skin. And speaking of spending and getting the skin, some of you guys were asking me why Blizzard does not sponsor you for the Phantom Market, and the answer to that is a quick answer. About 6-7 months ago, there was a NetEase event hosted in China, and some of the pictures and information was leaked on Reddit. I end up covering that on my channel, and the mistake that I made while I was covering that information on the Reddit, I said I can confirm this information and it is true. So they did not end up liking that, and they punished me by not giving me stuff. But they can get away with consumer fraud because they can. I'm just a content creator. I can make mistake and I cannot get away with that, even though no one knew what was the issue that I was having with them. But they are nice people. I talk with them here and there, report stuff to them. They are good people, but as a company, they can do a lot better. Anyhow, let's get back to what we have here, which I was basically saying is the consumer fraud. Is Blizzard fixing their mistake with false advertising on the gem search event? So rather than just reading this here, I'm gonna try and break it down. So we were supposed to spend 10 Eternal Orb and get 1 point of progression for gem search event when spending on Phantom Gallery event. That is what was written here. If we take a look at this, market and every 10 litra used in the Phantom Gallery will receive 1 point of event progression, meaning 10 Eternal Orb will give you 1 point of progression when spending on the Phantom Gallery event. But in reality, you had to spend 20 Eternal Orb and get 1 point of progression towards the gem search event. That is a big difference, huge difference, like 100% difference. And what they did after this, instead of fixing the issue and compensating it to player, they just end up editing it out. They also remove this part here. It says if you have used any legendary crest starting from January 8th, you will also be getting some progression towards the event. Never happened. I mean, this was not mentioned in the patch notes, so I'm not gonna try and beat this too much, so we can forget about this. But this is serious here. This is basically consumer fraud. And what they did, if we go back in game, let's go to the event tab, gem search information tab. We can read here they end up making a quick edit to the text. Every 10 obol used in the Phantom Market and every 20 litra used in the Phantom Gallery will earn you 1 point of event progression. That is a huge change. Now I would say I'm extreme. I can sometimes take an extreme stance when it comes to community. If community is facing something, I usually go with the community and take extreme stance. There are other creators who might be more neutral. They will try to come here maybe and tell you mistakes can happen and stuff like that. But me personally, when the money is involved and hard earned money is involved, I mean, personally, I cannot just come here and tell you guys, hey, mistakes can happen, let it go. They try to fix it with the text. I mean, they will need to do more than that for people who spent money on the game, so they could get more like a polished jade, so they can upgrade their gems. Even though I agree, the Phantom Gallery event is really good. If you want to go all the way in, you can get 5 out of 5 star guaranteed gem, and maybe it costs you $400. That is good, much better compared to the gem search. I agree with that. I'm not trying to say no, this event is better than the Phantom Gallery. I agree with that, but once someone tell you, hey, this is the rules, this is the rewards that you will be getting, and then tell you, nope, we end up making a mistake. I mean, that is the issue, at least in my eyes. And if it affects the community and it affects players who are looking forward to it, they spend their hard-earned money, I will be, I mean, siding with them, even though maybe other creators will be a bit more neutral. At least as my personal opinion. So my apologies for that. Not trying to shit on the game. I like playing the game. And again, I look at that wizard. I mean, look at my wizard looking so good. I enjoy the game, why I end up spending, and I will be playing the game, but I do want to raise issues that affect the community and the people playing the game. So I'm hoping Blizzard will do the right thing and give the rewards that people were supposed to get. That is my take, and let me know in the comment section down below what are your thoughts, and I'll see you guys later with something else.